Hello. What happens when you say yes? This is what I'm going to share with you today based on a recent real life experience. One of my very close relatives is in hospital in Chandigarh, and there was a medicine which had to be sent from Gurgaon to Chandigarh. And medicine, the earlier it reaches, the better it is. It had to be collected from someone, and then someone else had to take it to Chandigarh. Now, when you are in a situation like this, you mobilize every possible resource. You talk to people who can do it, you talk to people who may do it, and you continue to explore various possibilities. And that's what I was doing from here in Hyderabad. My brother was attempting it from Chandigarh. So there were a couple of responses that we received, and today's conversation is based on that. There was one person to whom I spoke, and the response was, okay, I will try. And towards the end of the day, when the conversation was exchanged again, the kind of response, the kind of solution that was given was obviously not workable. And this is what happens when you say, I will try. You are not there 100%. Then there was another person that my brother spoke to. He said, it's a case of a medicine to be sent for someone. Rest assured, it will be done. Just let me know where it has to be collected from. It will be done. Now, that person was not such a close relative or a very close friend, but the only thing that person did was said yes. How will that person find a solution? How will that person make it possible? Now, it becomes the responsibility of that person to work out the logistics. Everyone else is not involved because that person has said yes. And obviously, if that person has said yes, it's based on a certain level of confidence that I'll be able to handle this. There's another dimension that I'm bringing. The person from whom this medicine had to be collected, not known to us in any way. But you know what the response was given? The response was, if it's not working out for anyone else to take this medicine to Chandigarh, I will personally take it. Now tell me, how many people will be able to do something like this? And the message further that was enhanced by saying, if my going there can save someone's life, I think it's worth doing it. Now this is what I am saying to you all. What happens when you say yes? The moment you say yes to anything that you want to do, anything that you want to achieve, the moment you say yes, that is when you become resourceful. That is when you start figuring out how will you make it happen. Whether time is required, whether money is required, whether support of someone is required, all those issues will come on the black and white on the paper to work out solutions only when you say yes. Understand that the word try gives a lot of room of doubt to your own mind whether it has to be done or not. And in most of the cases, mind takes an easy way out by not doing it. I am into an online training and coaching space, and the moment it comes for participants to take a decision to step up to the next level of learning, these kinds of responses come up. There are people who take a decision instantly, and someone is there to say, I am the first one to take a decision. But there are people with whom you follow up also, and they say, I will try after some days. And the message is quite loud and clear that perhaps it's not going to work out. When it comes to my own self in terms of taking such decisions, the moment the decision seems right to me, I have that gut feeling that this decision will turn out well for me, I say yes first and then work backwards to figure out all the possible loose ends so that it is actually implemented seamlessly. Whether it's a training program to attend, whether it's a commitment to be made, whether it's a proposal to be submitted, I say yes, and then everything falls around it. So the message that I'm giving to you is, whenever anything that needs to be done and seems right to you, I'm not here suggesting that you have to say yes to everything, obviously not. But when there is something which needs your yes, first say yes and then work backwards to make it happen. That is when you will start becoming much more resourceful And it is evidenced that whenever you are resourceful, your output, your productivity, your achievements are much more, they are phenomenal. That's when you start realizing that the kind of potential that you actually carry within and how it can be made a reality. So this is the message today. What happens when you say yes? I'll meet you in my next video. Wish you all the best. Stay safe, stay healthy.